Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I got stuff. Oh, I got stuff. I like getting stuff. I like yarn stuff, you know, fibery goodness. Oh my gosh, yes, I got stuff. So some of the stuff I purchased myself, and some of it was a gift that I obviously was not expecting at all. So I had talked about earlier that I was going to go visit a couple of my friends, and we were going to go hang out together and go to the yarn store and have lunch and all that good stuff. And I would come back, and today I would post, what did I buy? And I have enough yarn. Okay, yes, we know this. But for me personally, if I go hang out at a yarn store and enjoy knitting with my friends, crocheting with my friends, because we do both, I like to support the store that I'm at. I like to support the place so then they stay in business, so then I can continue to do those types of things. So while I was there, I finished a hat that I was working on from yarn that I had purchased there previously. And I knew I'd end up buying something. So the hat that I finished, see, look at this little ball of yarn, right? This is that Zauber ball. Where is it at? Where's that? I know I got it. Did I not bring it? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's this stuff, right? It comes in like this. It's edition 3 Shuffle, something like that. Edition 3, yeah. So I made a hat with this previously, and I did show it. I left it at the yarn store, and I just finished tonight a hat with this and left it at the yarn store too, because she's selling different things, right? Handmade stuff, what have you. So I just left the hats there. She's gonna sell them. So I have those, but I had this much left of this beautiful color, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna make another hat. I'm gonna do another color work thing. Where'd my other book go? Did I have another book right here? No, that's the wrong book. Oh, my book's over there. So I wanted to do a color work hat, and this, I know, for some reason they're saying this is a DK weight. No, it's not. It's like fingering. So I got this to go with it. Yeah, so this is Madrona. Yeah, so I have some of this. See, right here. I have that in the cream ecru color. I have never used it. I got it to do a color work hat with. It's beautiful. This right here, this is fingering weight. It comes in DK weight too. Just found that out tonight. So I pulled the guts out of this immediately. I'm like, I'm paying for it because, you know, I pulled the guts out and immediately cast on. So this is 30% baby alpaca, 30% merino wool, 20% bamboo viscose, and 20% nylon. It's a fingering weight yarn. It says it's easy wash, treated by machine washability. Okay, that's nice. Made in Peru. Designed in Seattle, Washington. Distributed by Skacel. It says 100 grams, 366 meters, or 402 yards. Beautiful. I mean, it feels amazing. It's really nice. It's soft. It's pretty. And I thought, okay, right? Look at that. Oh. And with that, with all the gradient, you only need 2 colors. And I'll just do color work till I run out. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? That's how that goes. So that's what I decided I was going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and come back just because I want to show you the book. Okay, I wanted to show the actual book. So this is Alice Starmore's charts for color knitting, and I know I've shown this to you before. I love it. I really do. See, look how big and bold that is for counting those, right? Look at that inside there. I mean, that is big and bold. And yeah, that's actually the one that I'm going to be using. So absolutely gorgeous. There are so many chart. It's all charts. Okay, so it's not written out patterns. It's just charts. It's graph paper with dots, big, dark, bold dots. So if you want to copy it off so you're not messing up your book, that's easy. I mean, look at that. Look how dark that is. If you have issues seeing and everything else like that, you know how valuable it is to have something, especially when you're Xeroxing. You don't want it getting lighter and lighter. This, if it got a little lighter, you'd still be able to use it. So anyway, I wanted to use this pattern because, for one, I think it's absolutely wonderful, and another, I've seen this recently on a sweater pattern in Ravelry, and it's the same chart and everything. I'm like, oh, I love that particular design. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm using that from my book, and I'm going to make a sweater with that. There you go. So where'd I put it? It's right here. So I started that tonight and having fun, and now I got my angel stitch marker. There you go. So having fun with this. Look at that. Look. I am loving how that ball of yarn started out with the yellow. Look at that. I can't wait to get to, you know what I mean? It's just going to be stunning. I like the beautiful contrast. We know I like the bumblebee type colors. So it's starting off like bumblebee-ish, right? Absolutely stunning. I'm really enjoying this colorwork. I think they might make one repeat of it. I'm not sure yet. You know, I'll finish it off obviously in this beautiful gray. So I'm not really sure how far I'm going to go up on the colorwork. Haven't decided because, you know, whatever. I cast on for this 120 stitches, and I believe I used 2.5 for the ribbing, 120 stitches, and then I changed to size 4 to doing the rest of the hat and the colorwork. Got it. So really thrilled. Not bad for knit night, right? With friends and everything. That was a lot of fun. So I got that. So these are my 2 skeins of yarn that I bought. And I mean, I'm not going to use anywhere near this for the hat. I'll be able to get at least 2 hats. This one, I made a previous hat for my husband. And then, you know, my husband and my son were teasing me. So, you know, I left it at the store. They can sell it. But I did get another one of the same color so I didn't sell out of it in case hubby really did like the hat and wants it. But he's got so many hats because I make a lot of hats. And then they were teasing me about not lining the hat. I used to do that. So with this yarn, it would be fantastic for the inside of the hat, kind of like a fleece lining, and then this on the outside. So I might do that. I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, a lot. Okay, so it is, I'm filming this on Saturday, the 19th. Yes, 19th of October. Well, today was also the day that Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and Jan from An Alaskan Crafter put on their hooker versus hooker live video. What that is, that's crochet versus crochet, by the way, if you weren't aware. Okay, so they do this every month, and it's those 2. It's for bragging rights. No other. It's just competition for bragging rights. And they call it another podcaster, you know, who throws their name in the ring, and a viewer, right? So it's a competition between the 4. And today was the day they picked who that podcaster and the viewer were. I got my name drawn. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And there was a lot of trash talking. You thought that when Lori from the Armchair Chef called me out for, you know, the big bulky yarn versus the fingering weight yarn, right? You thought that one had some smack talk? Man, Lori's got nothing on Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She came out the gate swinging. She started talking about, you know, trash talking hardcore. It's like, oh, I don't know. You've been doing a lot of knitting lately. I don't know if you know how to crochet anymore. I'm like, really? You gonna just dog me and call me out like that? She's like, what about your cat's meow blanket? Like, you mean like this thing right here that doesn't have a head? That? She's like, yeah, that thing. It still doesn't have a head. So that is going to be for the month of November. How that particular thing works is 2 other people next week will be picking out the colors up to 5, and they're solids. They're no variegated. They're solid colors. Up to 5 colors. I don't know if they're going to pick anywhere from, I think the minimum's 3. I don't know. 3 to 5 colors. No clue. And they'll decide on what our project is. Yeah. And then the 4 of us will not talk and show to each other. No. Can't have sneak peeks. And the 4 of us will go ahead and go out about our merry way and everything in our business for the month of November and make that particular thing. Last month it was a scarecrow. Thankfully, I was not picked for that. But yeah, so I have no idea what they're going to do. I'll find that out next week, and I won't be able to start it until 1 November. So I think the only worst month this could have come along would have been December, right? Because we got crafting to do. I'm just saying. Are you one of those people that has promised family certain things for Christmas? Yeah, I do that every year. I do. But thankfully, I have 8 full pairs of socks done. 8 pairs of socks done. I'm almost done. 8 pairs of socks done. And because I give out about 10 pairs or so a year. Depends on how generous I am. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So thankfully, I've got most of that done and everything. But yeah, I got called out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check it out. I'll link all the people down below that I mentioned, and go check them out. Check out their channels, see what's going on. Yeah, there's stuff, right? So it is a fantastic group. I mean, the whole yarning community in YouTube, there's lots of different people that you can have fun listening to and watching, and all the different shenanigans and stuff that are going on. I'll be interested to see how this next month shapes up. And what did I really sign myself up for? You know what I mean? Some things sound really fun and really interesting, and then when they happen, you're like, what the heck was I thinking? Yeah, month of November, I'm thinking, what the heck was I thinking? It'll be fun. And I you know, since I was challenged in such a way, and my crocheting skills were called out, I'm gonna have to do something special. I'm hoping that whatever the category is, I can pull something out and it'll be special. You know what I mean? You know, right? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I mean, you know, I tuned in a little bit after the podcast started, you know, the YouTube channel and everything live started. And I'm like, okay, am I going to get called? Am I going to get called? Am I going to get called? Yep, I got called. I don't know. There you go. It's going to be fun. It will be a lot of fun. I'll make sure that I link all the stuff and everything, so then you guys can follow along and give some encouragement. There you go. Some encouragement would be great. Tell me what you've signed up for and got called out for. I would love to hear the stories, because this year I have been called out a couple of times, very publicly, I might add. So I would love to hear your stories on that. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you? I forgot to show you what my friend got me. I only showed you the stuff I bought. I did not show you, right? I showed up to lunch and this was at my chair. I'm like, okay, I just thought it was her knitting stuff because we all bring bags. And she hands this to me. It's like, no, this is yours. I'm like, ooh, what'd I do? What'd I do? It's like not my birthday. It's not whatever. I'm like, I'll take it. I don't care. But I was just curious, because am I supposed to like reciprocate and give you something too? Because I missed the holiday. And yeah, it was so sweet. So I'm digging in the bag. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You can tell just by the look of that in the camera how soft and beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. So this is, I want to say Ashea, but that's not the right letters. Acacia. I don't know how to say that. It's Silkiness Yarns. Acacia Silkiness. We'll call it that. I don't know. You can correct me. So this is 35% silk, 65% merino, hand wash, lay dry to flat, lay flat to dry, lay dry to flat, lay flat to dry. That would be expected. This is 50 grams, 205 yards, a gorgeous, feels amazing, just beautiful purple saturated yarn. And I got 2 of these. Look at that. So 410 yards of that gorgeousness right there. And I've never seen this yarn before. I've never worked with this yarn before. It feels amazing. Look at that sheen. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So I got 2 of these. What am I gonna make? And then I got this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? So this is another one I've never seen, I've never heard of before. This is Sanquing Neo Rainbow Forge Dyed Wool Yarn. And it says each group is unique. Look at that. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Who knows? I don't know, but it's so pretty. And it says this is polyester, 20% polyester, 80% wool, 800 meters for the 100 grams. That is some serious yardage right there. 800 meters is over 800 yards and everything. I'm like, oh, that is a lot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So this is beautiful. Lace weight, right? I'll mix the 2 anyway. I don't care, right? It'll be fine. It'll be beautiful. I've been doing the smaller weight yarn with the bigger needles lately anyway. I think that will be absolutely stunning. Look at these. Look at these together. Look at that. Get the purple in there. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And this, oh my gosh, this screams gorgeous shawl. It really, really does. That is so pretty. And I mean, hey, it's nice to have friends. I'm just saying. That was that's amazing. Just because. And yeah, both of us got something, it's like, oh, okay, that's because there's 3 of us that went out together, but that's gorgeous. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I ended up, I knew I would be buying something at the yarn store because, like I said, I was taking up their spot. So I knew that, but I had no idea with this. I mean, I got a lot of yarn, and that's some serious yardage. That is a lot of yardage, and to sit down and work through that, that's going to take some time. It will. I mean, 800 meters is a lot. So I've got well over 1,200 yards with all of that. That's some serious stuff. That right there, if I wanted to, with larger needles, would be a full sweater. It really could be that full sweater type of a situation. Bigger needles, like I said, with that size. If I were making socks, no, I'm not making socks with that. But if you were to make socks, that would be your size 1s to give you an idea. But I'm going to use a lot larger needles. So we'll see. But it's so many possibilities, right? So I've got all of this stuff bantering around in my head, and I'm making some hats for the yarn store. I don't have to, I just choose to, right? I'm like, whatever. She's making a bunch of different things. It's the holiday season's coming up. People are really trying to ramp up on those handmade gifts and everything else. So I'm like, all right, I'll make a few, and who knows, sell a couple, what have you. I'm gonna just turn around, buy more yarn with it, and she's gonna turn around and keep the store open. I mean, it's a win-win. Yeah. So I got that going on with the nice beautiful color work, and I'm thrilled because I'm using my book. Yay. And I'm finally using, I'm not using this color, but I'm finally using this yarn. I love it. I bought it, I wanted to use it, I haven't, I got it, and I was gonna use it with this to do color work because hello, that is stunning and gorgeous. Well, haven't gotten around to that, obviously. It's just been on the shelf just taunting me. So today, didn't think about it, anything else, finished the hat from the yarn that I brought with me, and immediately ripped the guts out of that dark gray and cast on. So I'm finally using the yarn. Well, I can still use this one. And then the cool thing too, if I don't want to use like all the fun colors with it, this is stunning. I've got 2 or 3 different colorways of this. Gorgeous. If I don't want to do that, I've got these 2 together, and I mean, you don't get much of a better contrast than that. You know what I'm getting at? So I can put these 2 together since I've been having so much fun with color work lately. And I've got that new book, and just having fun with the different charts and exploring some of the stuff. And I'm like, why not? And that right there is such a contrast. So I've got lots of different options and fun stuff and different things that I can do. Totally thrilled. Anyway, I'm having a blast. It's my yarn. It's touching, it's textures, it's colors. Oh my gosh, it is so much fun. I really hope that when you touch your yarn and you play with your project, regardless of what it is, whether it's something you promised and you have to get done, yeah, hello, got it, or something that you've always wanted to do and you're finally doing it. I hope that it brings you so much joy that you can't help but to tell people about it, and you get all excited and you start gushing over it or anything. Yeah, that's what I hope for you. I just hope that it brings you so much happiness and joy. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.